If you're looking for an awesome product at a great price, be sure to check out the link in the description. A dramatic shift in UK foreign policy has unfolded this week, culminating in a landmark announcement regarding Palestine. Just days ago, Keir Starmer's administration appeared hesitant, deflecting calls for recognition of a Palestinian state. The Prime Minister, while expressing concern over the dire situation in Gaza, resisted taking decisive action. Despite mounting pressure, including a letter signed by over 250 MPs, and public opinion polls overwhelmingly supporting recognition, the government maintained a cautious stance, prioritizing what appeared to be a strategy of minimal disruption. Initial responses from the emergency cabinet meeting on Gaza suggested only a slight intensification of rhetoric, leaving little expectation of significant change. The prevailing sentiment seemed to be one of calculated inaction, designed to appease all sides while satisfying none. Then, a seismic shift. An official statement declared the UK's intention to recognise the state of Palestine before the next UN General Assembly meeting in September, unless Israel met specific conditions. These conditions include an immediate ceasefire, unimpeded humanitarian aid access to Gaza, a serious commitment to a long-term peace plan, withdrawal from the West Bank, and acceptance of a two-state solution. The message was unequivocal, and the tone decisively assertive. Moments later, Prime Minister Starmer himself addressed the nation, confirming the government's position in a concise 5-minute statement. The era of ambiguity and delay was over. The path towards Palestinian statehood was clear, though the precise timeline remained flexible, contingent on the actions of both Hamas and Benjamin Netanyahu. Hamas's release of hostages and withdrawal from conflict were explicitly demanded. Netanyahu was presented with a stark choice: genuine cooperation or acceptance of the inevitable. The UK, the statement declared, could no longer stand idly by while a humanitarian crisis of this magnitude unfolded. The announcement was immediately amplified on the international stage. David Lammy, delivering a powerful address to the UN, echoed the government's resolve. Years of UN resolutions calling for an end to the conflict and the delivery of aid had been ignored. Enough was enough. The UK, Lammy stated, acknowledged its unique historical role in the region, referencing both the Balfour Declaration and the subsequent creation of a Jewish homeland. However, he emphasized the unfulfilled promise made to the Palestinian people, the right to their own land and a life free from conflict. The time for lip service to the two-state solution was over, he declared. It was time to rectify a historical injustice. Lammy's powerful speech, echoing Tony Blair's words on the Northern Ireland peace process, concluded with a confirmation of the UK's commitment to recognizing a Palestinian state within a month. The UN chamber erupted in spontaneous applause. The timing of this decisive action is also noteworthy. It followed a meeting between Prime Minister Starmer and President Trump in Scotland, a meeting described by some insiders as a masterclass in diplomatic strategy. Starmer, it appears, expertly navigated the complexities of interacting with the former president, allowing Trump to dominate the conversation, indulging his self-aggrandizing tendencies without impeding the Prime Minister's own agenda. The strategy, observers note, was a calculated one. A narcissistic personality thrives on attention. Allowing Trump to indulge his vanity proved an effective means to achieve a larger strategic goal. The prize, in this instance, was the resolution of the Gaza crisis and the subsequent declaration regarding Palestine. While some critics argue that this decisive action could have been taken weeks earlier, the Prime Minister appears unfazed. Keir Starmer's methodical, almost lawyerly approach is well known. He operates according to his own rhythm, ensuring every detail is meticulously considered before taking action. This calculated approach, it seems, has yielded substantial results. In conclusion, the past week has witnessed a remarkable transformation in UK foreign policy. A previously hesitant